It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. So we thank God it's Friday. We thank NTV it's Friday. Because why? Because we've got TTTT. My name is Amina Abdurrabba, and today being International Day of a girl child, I just want to appreciate someone who's absolutely amazing. Butita, it's so good to have you back. So good to have Butita and
I sat up. I was like, yes.
I just Cindy even had a speech. She was ready.
I'm the only one who saw that today.
You look pretty though. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute.
You look pretty.
My toxic masculinity.
What masculinity? I'm joking. There's a lot of masculinity in what it took for you to wear that. You know? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Butita is back. We've got Cindy and we have Kwach. We need to get started on the show. These are the stories that trended this week. Let's take a look. Is Nairobi in Africa or in Kenya, which is in Africa? This tourist found out the KOT way after Kaga following her visit to the Giraffe Manor. So no more huge cash donations in church. That's what we've decided. So what does this declaration by Catholic bishops really mean? Man dies shortly after winning a Changa drinking competition in Busia. Is this the new definition of totally wasted? What? May his soul rest in peace. Ma. Why do people record themselves actually running? You could just start the video after. Anyway, Kenyatta University has been closed indefinitely following protests staged by students over grievances against the administration. After the videos we've seen, is KU a learning institution or a running institution? He just recorded himself running. All right, let's start things off. Okay, so now as Orada, by then now, names have changed. Kenya's new land of champions. I'm sure that guy looked like he could have there was that Eliud Kipchoge competition they went for. That guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Have you ever seen how you can run in danger?
Yes,
because that's when you really know yourself.
Or flight. His was.
I'm
By the
definitely
way,
flight.
before we go on, I just realized, guys, Cindy repaired her phone screen. It is new. We need to give it to her. Now she can take selfies.
By the way, I think there's this guy we interviewed last week on the show.
Yeah.
He said he has the biggest crush on you and he wants to meet you.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Cindy
The
after
kids.
seeing-
When you are you for real? You should be like, no, never ever.
The biggest crush.
She entertained it. She was like,
But as a mom, especially if you've had a couple of kids and someone still has a crush and I've got it.
oh, okay.
I've got
I love
Well,
it. You're like
Cindy
Steph
would
Curry's
crush.
wife. Gosh. Anyway, great. So let's go back to KU. Let's go back to KU. The land of champions. Now, I'm so sure that you've seen the now famous Mom Tuma Fair. Aki, if you haven't seen it, we have the video. Take a look.
Tuma Fair, hey. Ma.
Hey.
Let me just tell you guys right now, my mom is one of those African moms. If I sent her that kind of video, and then I ran.
Yeah.
She'd think, you
like
got this sorted. Run out of campus and run to town.
Unazajipata home tu na
Yeah,
hiyo.
yeah.
159 bob.
Lakini, what was interesting about this story though is one of the things they were writing about ni kutotumia footbridge.
Imagine.
They don't want to use the footbridge.
Okay,
I don't know why they don't want to use it.
Okay,
but at least what Kenya has finally realized, this is a very political statement. Bila kujua. Finally, we know KU is not supporting the Building Bridges initiative.
Because I know how to use the footbridge.
Niliuliza mtu wa KU akaniambia where the footbridge is.
Yeah.
Na mali wanapitianga.
Hostel.
Yeah.
Ni distance kubwa sana.
So it makes sense.
So hata hao understand mbona kuna footbridge huko mbali. Na unless zingekuwa mbili ya huko chini na huko juu. Ati footbridge ni moja na iko mbali. So wana feel kuwa forced kuzunguka huko. ina take time yao sana vitu kaa hizo.
But what I wished though is that they shouldn't have thrown that footbridge thing up, because then it rendered the others in a cartoon.
Yeah,
Kama wana nini petty.
Historical injustices.
Kwa strike zile vitu zinasemwanga sio hizo.
Yeah.
Kama sisi tushaikuwa na strike high school ikasemekana ni juu ya ugali. Trust me, haipo ugali.
What was it?
No, where was the school?
Butere Boys High School.
Oh.
So haikuwa ugali.
Butere Boys High School iko ugali. So what was it for?
Ilikuwa mboga.
Are you kidding?
But sasa ile kitu yenye wase usema kwa strike haikuangi.
Actually, let me tell you, even chicks, when we're arguing with our partners, boyfriends, you can't say ati you're arguing kwa sababu ya kitu imefanyika sasa ati amechange.
Ni zile zote
channel. You're like, babe, you know, like that time you cheated on me. You have to start with that one that's so heavy, and then you're And welcome back. Thank you so much for all the tweets that we are getting so far.
Yeah, I was just reading something here. At the Kenyatta University celebrated Moi Day at home.
Yes.
Now it will be Moi Day to celebrate Kenyatta. You know, Kenyatta University, Moi University to celebrate Kenyatta Day at home.
By the way, wameenda home pia mama.
Yeah.
Walipata rampage leo.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Pia
my
wataona
boy.
tu kesho wakituma mavideo.
No, but what I was asking you during the break though was, hiyo video ilitufikiaje? Alikuwa
Gani?
ana record atumie nani?
Oh, tell okay, you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
How do you send your mom a video
Kuna
on
wazazi-
Twitter?
kuna
Your
wazazi
mom
lazima.
is, you don't send your mom
No, kuna wazazi
videos.
No, on
lazima.
Twitter. I can send my mom videos on
Generally, you
WhatsApp.
send your
No.
mom videos.
Hapana,
my
sure.
God.
Kuna
What do you
wazazi.
send your dad?
Kuna wazazi lazima utume video.
Ngoja Butita.
Butita is saying something.
Kuna wazazi lazima utume video. Mimi silishaituma giza nikasema ni token.
Oh, so ulituma
Mom,
selfie.
The kind of things that are in this show ni enough kutuma hiyo giza.
It's
Repent.
But you
I mean,
know,
it's
genuinely,
official.
it's 'cause
It's
he's
official.
my-
This
it's
is not
'cause he's
personal.
my friend.
Tell us
I know you're
But
wearing
you have to
snake
pat it.
print. You don't have to
But you have to pat
What
it.
has giza
You
with
have
my
to pat-
selfie got to do?
Anyway.
Okay, ni sawa.
All right, so now listen though.
Mam tuma ambulance. Karibu kumiza.
Mom to mommy. Imagine ati mom, I don't know. I would never do that. I don't know. Cindy says
Who
she
sends
sends
their
videos to
mom's
her
videos?
dad.
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
I do.
To her
You know
dad.
how
Like
they
when you're in a
do.
crisis, the first thing you do, daddy, niko hapa nimeshikwa na
Daddy
kazi.
Lazima
gani?
onyeshe.
You gotta like.
Oh,
daddy.
Pia nyinyi amjaangalia detail. Naweza kwa pia ni mam vile kuna kungana Zadi pia.
That makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. Makes
sweet
so
mom.
much, so much sense.
Yeah.
Kaminji minji.
I mean, you'd know because you're there now. People,
Oh,
Research.
people. This one, no, but this was okay. This was a very shocking story though. Now, I know they say ati we are a drinking nation. Nini,
Right.
nini. Is story lakini mob za kudrink manze. Zinakuwa mob. People do drink to get high. But how high can you really get? This is arguably an open question after a 37-year-old man drank his way to heaven. Michael Ouma is said to have died shortly after winning a Changa drinking competition. Now, this is a very special And welcome back. All right, so now let's talk about Germany a bit. Akufukuzae hakwambi nini?
Amekwambia
First of all, I can't believe none of you got it right.
Wagina kwachu sema kuskuzwa.
Kuskuzwa.
Akina kwachu.
Bujita we are badly off lakini hapana sio hivyo.
Anyway, so whether ni kuskuso, whatever it is, au sewa likuskuzwa kutoka Germany. In fact, I have a special way kuambia watu ni aje buda toka kwetu. Their immigration last week splashed over 15 million bob to deport 2 Kenyans using a chartered jet. How sweet. Oh,
I wouldn't mind being deported.
I know. How would you feel if you are being deported huku Kipchoge style?
Ile deportation ukishafika hapa unalipanga.
No, that's up to them.
Kama ndipo ilideportiwa na meli. Hiyo ndio wanacharge gava yenu.
But how bad are you to hire a private jet? Like, we don't want you. There's no flights. We'll hire a jet. Just go. How bad are you?
You know, one of the guys was like an elite criminal.
Yeah.
Waliletwa vile Eliud Kipchoge alienda.
Yes, waliletwa.
Hiyo ndege tu.
But you know what I realized also? One of the guys was deported from Bavaria state. Of course, you know what they say about overconsumption.
Yeah.
But
some guys will get it tomorrow when Kipchoge
yeah, the guys, the reason why they had to be deported like that is because they couldn't charter
a plane.
The public ones,
yes,
like the official transportation. In that short time they had, like between today and tomorrow. You guys have to be in Kenya tomorrow.
Like, we don't want you.
We don't want you to
go now.
Kulala hapa. You don't sleep here. I don't know if you guys have ever been visited by an unwanted person.
Yes.
Then you want them to leave, like hata akikwambia ati nitatoka afternoon.
Unajua naweza kaa tukunywe chai, like hatuna maziwa. Hatuna maji.
Let me tell you, that is every guy when they chipwa chile.
Yeah.
Like
Sikushaya na ushauri wa family. Ndio kurudisha mse mmoja.
mtopanga.
Do you guys know?
Karibu hata siku ya Friday.
What I mean you are saying about scripting to get someone out of your place. You have to script. Tutafanyaje?
Nitazifanyaje? Aki for real.
Wait,
shayo ndo ushago kupeleka mtu mmoja.
You know, those jokes can't apply because we live in Moyale. It takes 2 days. I don't know.
Come Tokyo, like sasa wacha tuende sisi wote.
By the way, let me give you a secret for us men and the men who do not know out there. Sometimes when you want to get a chill out of your house, you dress up, unamwambia unaenda job, unaamka, unaoga, unapiga pasi, unavaa,
alafu
unamzindi, akishaenda unarudi unalala.
Is that what you do really?
What if dem akisema sibaki nikupikie, inaanzanga hivyo.
What, that is what you do?
No.
What?
Inaanzanga hivyo, by the way.
I'm sure.
Dem anasema wacha nikupikie, then shortly mara moja imekaa.
Unajua
what umelala.
Kwachi ni wale wanakuanga mpaka na boy anaongea kama polisi. Wanampigia wale loud speaker. Wewe si kuche kuandika statement leo.
No, that's so bad. No, but you know, it's a very good question that you asked because you were like, isn't it the government that pays once you deport? But my thing is, isn't that so sweet? Can you imagine if the government had to pay 15 mic for you? You're just oh my God.
Government you pay back.
No, deportation ni kwa noma sana.
Yeah, you pay
back. Hapa
back.
hiyo ndio utafungwa navyo.
Of course.
There's a guy who was deported from America. He had stayed there for over 30 years. Then he gets here, the only thing he has is a list of contacts. Ameandika kwa na nini? Ameshika ka envelope hivi
anasema deportation the way you are.
Yeah.
With your slippers.
Twende
unaingizwa.
Twende.
Remember I'm not, but he bought it.
Sasa unaanza kuona so America ati kuna doni acha kwa bed.
Unaanza hebu nizimie kasi.
Nizimie kasi. Nikaenda mkate nikadipotiwa.
Simu kwa chargers.
Sasa unadipotiwa.
No, but your team here in Kenya, there was a time where you had to walk with your ID and guys were getting arrested randomly in the hood. umechemaji na chemka.
It has once happened to me. Nishawaishikwa nje ya kwangu. Like literally outside nyumba yangu ndio hii. Nikashikwa. I was trying to explain to this guy. Nimeshuka kununua unga, naishi pale, twende nikuonyeshe kwangu.
Na hiyo ndo makosa.
That is the day I told myself, I think people should put pictures of their pictures outside their house.
Hiyo makosa ufanya. Ghetto tembeanga na dawa kwa mfuko. Ukishikwa unatoka chemist.
Just in case.
Afande ndio hata naweza
But you know,
kiona.
in Ghana, they have pictures of their dead relatives on the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like an obituary. Anyway, okay, let's just carry on. Moving on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The director's like, move on. All right. So now, I don't know if you. So the church has said, you know, we need to start rethinking this money that, you know, keeps coming in as a donation. We hear, you know, some of it comes from allegedly corrupt individuals. You've seen this story. What do you make of this?
This is
Personally,
interesting.
yeah.
Remember the church before said, we will not accept any donation. None, not in church. Now they're saying, we will not accept huge donations.
Oh,
so
okay. So
keep the
changing.
donations coming, but keep them
Minimal.
minimal. But what is moderate?
Okay,
They have not stated.
Because it's
that it
relative,
is-
right?
Yes, it's relative.
Najua kiukweli unafaa useme hizo vitu ni mbaya, lakini pesa naye mimi nikipewa okay,
Ati urudisha ati
temptation
pesa ni mbaya.
kwa church umeletewa 15
15
Personally,
useme ati hapana staki.
what these guys are trying to do is trying to get people who are already in the political race out of the church scene.
Yes.
But that is not the kind of race I would want to talk about. I would rather talk about Eliud and
talk
his
about
2
it.
hours.
Let's talk about
And
unajua
he's going to make it.
unajua Uhuru president
1 hour 59, yes.
President
And he
Uhuru.
lost it last time, 25 seconds?
Wewe unajua president
Yes,
One
yes,
minute,
yes.
39 seconds.
unajua
Yes.
president amemcall na akapost video akamwambia tuongee ukimaliza.
Yani sasa unapigiwa na rais
Imagine.
mwenyewe.
Hiyo ndio ile video
Direct
unapost
call.
ile. Tumepewa. The video you put.
Hivi Uhuru alipigia before hata nikimbie mkubwa. Nimefinyika mahali.
Nitumie na ya kutoa.
Eliud Kipchoge, we wish you well.
Yeah.
You're going to take this manze.
Yeah.
159 challenge. Hata atapiga 157 hapo.
Mimi what I know, mathematicians are saying it's
It's
not
impossible.
possible, but we know it is possible.
possible.
very
You'll
You
do
know
it.
what I love about all of this? Because, you know, it's not about
Wale
winning.
mademoto
It's him
wanajua
running
Jenny
against
mtu ana
time.
Kipchoge.
Yes.
But what I love about it is just how the entire world
Yeah.
Yes.
is backing this
backing
man
Eliud.
up.
Yeah.
It's
For
And
the
so
first
that
time
it
Kenyans
speaks.
wamenibamba vile tuna embrace
Yeah.
mse wetu akifanya
Exactly.
kitu nje. Unajua kama ile hizi mbio zilikuwa juzi. Siko baya, lakini kuna zingine hata watu wako wanajua zina happen. But
I don't
angalia kitu
believe
watu walifanya.
championships.
That was something
They
great.
were
No, some people didn't even have an idea of what
Right.
was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
But that was something great that was happening. And
Yeah.
What I
Kenyans on
love
the
is
map
that
doing something big.
the New York Times and so many credited publications have called him the greatest marathon of all time.
Yes.
And he's ours. So we can actually claim him to the point where a brand like M-Pesa can decide we're going to change our logo to
Yes.
be Eliud and 159. I think it's a fantastic. We wish him well. Personally, I hope he doesn't injure himself. Because, you know, there are scientists saying in order for a human being to run a race under 2 hours, there's
On constant.
something, yes, there's a toll that will take on his body. But this is Eliud though.
I don't know what I was going to be like. You're talking about it. He's not like
Hata
just a
wewe,
but this
regular.
is Eliud, that's the thing.
Unasikia hiyo mbio?
He's not just any other.
Mere
He's
mortal.
he
Any other
interrupted
human
before he
being.
finished.
Unasikia
The
hiyo
man,
mbio
the
hata
myth, the
weather.
legend. He's top. You should see. Have you read about how people describe him around the entire globe?
Lakini mimi Amina naonanga tu dada
He's
kukimbia.
really
Naweza kuwa
made us.
nimekalianga talent hapa nasumbuana na nini
Aya,
kwa TV.
hapana.
Na kumbe 10,000 mimi ni stima.
First of all, unakani kama unataka tu sasa kutudansia abuke tamara manana na mina na ma abutete
Mangumi tu
Yeah.
zinatokelezea.
Mimi nitajaribu.
I think
Times and
Butita,
Kusaidia.
you don't have to
All right,
compete
so
with their shoes.
10
Let them
p.m.
shine.
Your shoes. Let them shine.
But you
We
see,
wish Eliud Kipchoge
Butita,
all
wish
the
you
very
well.
best. Please, everyone, let's back him tomorrow.
Kipchoge.
We watch him make history
Kipchoge.
and fly our flag so high. Everyone is talking about the Kenyan man who's about to make history again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching TTTT. We're back at 10 p.m. for the Trend Boondocks. But this Cindy says she doesn't know.
I have
I'm
no
going to be
idea.
on.
Ni Koreans
I'm gonna
alifuataniwa.
I don't even know. I'm still not sure. what to
Unataka
believe.
mimi nataka kumaliza
Are you ready?
show show imeisha na sasa tunaenda Cindy ujui no thank you so much Cindy Butita and Kwach next week catch you on the street.